In this video, I'll show you 2 best ways to get book reviews for Amazon KDP. With these 2 methods combined, you can easily get hundreds of reviews for your book. Besides my own email list, I basically only use these 2 methods myself, so I'm confident it'll work for you too. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Sean. I built 2 successful Amazon KDP businesses, as well as I've helped over 2,100 people in my private community to make money with Amazon KDP. So if you want no BS publishing advice from someone who is actually doing it, then make sure to subscribe. All right, so let's get right into the 2 best ways to get book reviews right now. Starting with method number 1, using Book Reverb. So the way Book Reverb works is that they have tens of thousands of readers in their database from all demographics, and you pay Book Reverb to have your book featured in front of these people. Now, the readers will then go and read your book, and they have an option to leave a review on Amazon or give you private feedback. So this is how the website looks. To get started, it's super simple. You just click on Get Started Now, and you just fill this up and create your account. Once you log in, it looks like this. So you can see that I got 72 reviews for this account right here, and I got 1 book report. So as I said earlier, the reader has a choice between leaving a review on Amazon or giving you a book report instead. But based on this ratio, you can tell that most people choose to leave a review on Amazon. But when you do get a book report instead, then the good news is you don't have to pay Book Reverb unless you actually get a review. So the upload process is very simple. You just click on Add New Book, and all you need is an ASIN of your book. So as an example, let's say this is my book right here. You want to scroll down all the way to the product details page, and then this is your ASIN. So you copy this, paste it into Book Reverb, submit books, and it pulls all the information from Amazon, so you don't really have to upload much. All you have to do here is select the language and then check the book description. You don't really have to change anything here. So really the only thing you have to do here is to upload the PDF copy of your book. So you can just upload the paperback PDF and then just submit it. So once you click on the book, it'll take you to a page like this. So essentially the way it works, you want to fund the account, right? So you have some money in this credit balance section. Then from here, you just choose how many reviews you want. So that's this section right here. So you literally go and select how many reviews you want. Like let's say I want 50 more reviews, right? So I confirm. So that'll turn on the campaign, and pretty quickly it'll start spending money and basically showing the book in front of these readers to get reviews. Now this operates on a bidding system, meaning whoever bids higher will be shown higher in the list of readers that they have. So obviously if you're in a rush, you want to get reviews as quickly as possible, then you can bid higher. $6 is the lowest bid. So from here you can, bid $6.25, $6.50, $7. That is up to you. But what I recommend is to prevent spending more than you have to. You just start with a low bid. So you just start with $6 or something like that. And if you're not getting reviews, or if you're not getting reviews fast enough, then you can just increase the bid and update it later on. Now, in terms of how positive are these reviews, well, you can see right here, this book got 48 reviews. Out of that, I got a 4.9 average rating. So I would say that the readers are pretty positive. They usually leave 4 or 5-star reviews. However, these are real people, like real readers, and these are real honest reviews. So it all depends on how good your book is. So just to recap the bidding system once again, the publisher, essentially you, bid for readers to read and leave a review. So higher bids do push the book up the list, right? So you have more visibility, very similar to Amazon ads. With Amazon ads, it's the same thing. You bid higher, so your book has a higher chance of being seen. The minimum bid is $6, and you can increase if you have no traction. Or if you want faster results, like if you're going through a launch, or you have a book that's a niche title, so it's not getting picked up as quickly as you want, then you can bid higher. You start the campaign by setting a review goal, so how many reviews you want, and the book will stop showing in front of these readers once the review goal is met. So until it's met, basically it'll keep spending the money as long as you got the budget, the credit on the account. So how do you determine the review goal? Well, it's very simple. How many reviews do you want and how much budget you got? So it's a very simple calculation. Let's say you want to get 100 reviews using Book Reverb, and let's say you're getting reviews at $6 a bid. That means it's going to be $600, basically 6 times 100, right? So that is how you do the math. Now, here's the pros and cons of using Book Reverb. So the pro is obviously it's super simple. You literally set a bid and a budget, turn it on, and you start collecting reviews. And it goes pretty quick. And in my experience, like literally within a couple hours, I start getting readers, reading the book and leaving a review a couple days after that. So it works very well. It's very fast as well. And there's no time investment required. Like I don't have to do anything to collect these reviews. Now, the cons at the moment is that most reviews are unverified reviews. Now, this isn't really an issue because unverified reviews is not necessarily a bad thing. But if you can choose, getting verified reviews is better. But in order to get verified reviews, people actually have to download your book from Amazon or purchase it on Amazon, which these readers aren't doing because they're just getting a PDF copy. So that is why it shows up as unverified review. Once in a while, the reviews that I get from this site does show up as verified reviews, but right now most of it is unverified review. Once again, it's not a bad thing, but that'll be the only slight con of Book Reverb at the moment. So that was method number one. Method number two is using Book Bounty. So Book Bounty works a little differently. So this is going to be a membership site. So you, as an author, sign up to Book Bounty and you get points by reviewing other people's books. And you can use the same points to ask for reviews for your own book. Now, normally, if two people review each other's books, then that is against Amazon KDP's guidelines. However, the way the site does it is that it adds a third person. So essentially, no one's directly review swapping because person A can review person B, but then person B cannot review person A. The website prevents that from happening. So person B can go and review person C, but person C cannot leave a review for person B, right? Person C can only review person A. So that is how it prevents review swapping. So this is how Book Bounty looks once you log in. So these are all the books that you can go and review, and these are the points that you get. So you can review books that are free. So you don't have to spend money purchasing the book. So that is how you can accumulate points for free. Now, if you choose to spend a little bit of money, like this one right here, if you spend 99 cents to buy this book, then you get a little more points, which you can sort on the left side here. So if you sort by highest bounties, then you can purchase this book for $4.99 and you can essentially get a lot more points, but it's completely optional. In terms of getting reviews, first you have to upload your book. So you just enter your title, author name, and then you can choose what kind of reviews do you want. So if you want just unverified reviews, then you just upload your PDF, kind of similar to Book Reverb. But you can get verified purchase as well by selecting this option. And also there's the Kindle Unlimited option. So that's cool that you can actually control like which kind of reviews you want. So that is one benefit over here. And you can upload the front cover, select the genre, the book description, and basically submit for approval. And they will approve it real quick. And your book will show up in the library over here. This is how it looks when requesting a reviews. So you can set how quickly you want the reviews to be posted, like literally within 1, 2, 3, 4 days. And then you can select where you want the reviews to be posted. So you have the option over here to say, I want reviews specifically in Amazon UK or specifically in Amazon Germany because my primary marketplace is Amazon Germany. If you got a German books, it makes sense, right? Like it doesn't make sense to get reviews in Amazon.com if most of your sales are coming from Amazon Germany. So with Book Bounty, it's very cool because you can control exactly where you want the reviews to be posted. And in terms of the reviews that you get on this site, it's mostly very positive as well. So typically you get 4 and 5-star reviews. But of course, this really depends on your book. If your book is really, really bad, then people will be honest about it. So bottom line, you want to make good books. So here are the pros and cons of Book Bounty. So the pro is that it's low cost, right? So they have different membership options, but you can start getting reviews from the $25 per month option. And if you want other additional features, then you can choose the higher plan as well. But I think $25 per month, very cheap, good price. And you can also specifically request verified reviews or reviews in international marketplaces. Like I mentioned earlier, if you want reviews in Amazon, UK or Amazon Germany, you can control that. Now the cons is that it's a bit slower and also requires a little more work. So you do have to go and review other people's books in order to get points so that you can use those points to ask for a review for your book. So what I personally do and what I recommend is I use both. So I use Book Reverb upon launching the book to quickly rack up reviews. So if you want speed, right, and if you don't mind paying a little bit more, then Book Reverb is a great option. But I also use Book Bounty to get additional reviews and mix in verified reviews or reviews in other marketplaces because again, you can control that with Book Bounty. And again, it's a very nice and steady way to get reviews. So with these two methods, honestly, it's very realistic to get to 100 reviews or more for your book within the first 1 to 2 months. Now, if you're watching this and you're like, Sean, both of these services are paid services, it costs money. Which I understand that some of you watching this might be on a low budget and you want to try and get reviews for free. If that's the case, that's completely fine too. Like you don't have to use these two services. I'm just sharing what I personally do for myself, but that doesn't mean you have to do the same thing. Now, there are free ways to get reviews, but it takes a lot more time. And I think this is something people have to understand is that you're always paying money to save time or paying time to save money. Like nothing is free in life, right? So if you're trying to save money, if you want something that's free in terms of financially, then you're going to be spending a lot more time doing the free strategies, the free review gathering strategies to get those reviews. So yes, it's free money wise, but you're spending a crap ton of time, okay? Or you can pay some money, but save a lot of time, such as these services that I mentioned in this video. But if you do want to learn other review gathering strategies or free way, then I do cover it in this video right here. So I'll leave a link to this video in the description below. So those were the 2 best ways to get book reviews. These are by far the most effective methods right now. It works super well, so go ahead and try it out and let me know how it goes. The link to both sites are in the description below, as well as if you're curious about my complete Amazon KDP mentorship program, it's the first link in the description. You can book a free strategy call and see if the program is a good fit for you. With that being said, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.